Good morning, my YouTube friends. I thought I'd share a day in the life of being a mom of four. I've been missing my mom like crazy. It's been hurting really bad, but I have my 4 kids to keep me busy. And right now I'm trying to wake up my baby girl. And look at my beautiful princess. Trying to get her up. Today is kindergarten day and she's still not wanting to get up. My middle son, who does fitness on Monday and Wednesdays, he has his protein and he has his BCAAs, and that's his lunch. Mornings are always intense because I get up in the morning. I try to have my little time to do my own routine, which is like my daily devotions, my Bible, and then I get up and then I make the kids lunches. And yeah, mornings are pretty hectic in the house, but that's what it's like when you got 4 kids. And there's my oldest son. He plays the saxophone, and that's his saxophone that he's got right there. It's a special one from Grandma. We'll have to show you a video of the saxophone later. It's very nice. And here's my middle son. Did you get my protein? Did you get my BCAAs? Yes, I did. And there's my handsome, the youngest one. And he's looking for his backpack. Where's his backpack? By the wall there.
Oh.
And I'm doing this YouTube channel because I know that's what my mama would be doing. Look at the flowers, they're blooming. It's so beautiful. Hey mama, I miss you. Okay, princess. She's got her backpack. She's all ready to go, looking super cute. Where's a smile so you can be cuter? Kids, eh? When you tell them to smile, they don't want to smile. Okay, here we go. Getting the kiddos to school. Here we are, off to school. 4 kids in the van. Where's Kai? Put your head in, Kai. Yeah, here we go, off to school. My handsome and beautiful kid. Okay, so kids are off to school, and that means mom gets some gym time. Yay! I can't stress the importance enough for my fellow mamas, if you're watching this, you know, to take care of our health and take care of our wellness. And I like to call Wednesday Wellness Wednesday because it, you know, just adds some extra thought towards our overall wellness. Because if we don't take time for our health, we are going to pay with sickness down the road. Obviously, there's no guarantee for anything, you know, because sometimes, yeah, even the healthiest people can, you know, end up with cancer or some sort of disease like my mom did, unfortunately, you know. But, you know, it's better to do the things that we have within our control, which is taking care of our health and our fitness. And someone who's once upon a time was a personal trainer, and I studied holistic nutrition and have been like super passionate about like just health and fitness and wellness. And I can't stress enough the importance of women and resistance training, weightlifting. It's so much, I mean, it's important for everybody, but especially women, because especially as we age, like myself, you know, you're getting into that 40 plus, you know, we are losing our bone mass, and you know, bone breakage and osteoporosis is something that women are more, you know, highly likely to have, like bone breakage, because we don't have that muscle mass the way men do, right? So it's really important to keep up with that resistance training and weight training. So I can't stress that enough. So when I go to the gym now, whereas, you know, in my younger years, I used to be like more hyper focused on like cardio, and I still love my cardio just because it helps me relieve stress, you know, when you're just kind of like sweating it out. And you know, I mean, you can sweat it out with weightlifting too, however, if you're lifting heavy and keeping your breaks a little bit shorter. But anyways, I can do a whole other video on, you know, workouts and stuff like that. But yes, get to the gym, take care of your wellness today, because it is Wellness Wednesday. Well, maybe by the time I post this video, it might not be Wednesday anymore, but there's time for health and fitness every single day. Okay, we have to move. If we don't move our bodies, then you know, that's how it falls apart, right? So we got to move every single day. Anyways, getting to the gym. So I hope you have a wonderful Wellness Wednesday, and I'll continue adding to the video later on. The gym is done, and a Costco haul was done. Toilet paper, of course, toilet paper is always needed. And got the frozen berries for the children's smoothies, stacked up on the beef. And honestly, that mom life never ends, and home life never stops, because now it's also recycling day, so going to take out the recycling. Yes, this is what a mom of four life looks like. This is my girl. She loves her painting, of course. And then, you know, the living room is basically her play area. And then laundry, yes, laundry never ends. And that's my little workstation office. Reading chair, which has got my books all over it as well. So includes more fruits. The kids love their grapefruit and these little oranges. Can you tell I have a daughter that loves to paint croissants to make breakfast sandwiches or sandwiches. Organic bananas, and we always love this bag of organic mixed berries. The kids love their smoothies with this. So, and they love their frozen mangoes. So we got organic frozen mangoes. Organic green beans. I love green beans, and it's actually, the kids are not crazy about vegetables, but they also enjoy green beans. Costco's organic eggs. So there's actually a lady that I love. I was just saying, there's actually a lady that I get eggs from. She's like a farmer, a local farmer, but she doesn't have any eggs available right now. But I always try, if I can, to support a local farmer, and I get my garlic from her. It's all organically grown. And anyways, I had to get eggs at Costco today because she does not have any eggs available yet. But there is a lady in our town that I specifically get eggs from. So a lot of beef today because I wanted to do a roast for my now sister here in this town, my son's best friend's mom. And we do a lot of ground beef just because my son loves his tacos and spaghetti. Today was a loading up on the beef day. Honestly, I would love to support a local farmer in regards to purchasing my beef as well, but I haven't got around to purchasing a large enough freezer to buy like half a cow. And so maybe I should just try and see if my sister here would be interested in splitting maybe half a cow or something. But I would like eventually to get to that where, you know, I'm buying my beef from a local farmer as well, because I mean, there's a lot of great local farmers here in Alberta, and in Alberta we are known for our beef. So Alberta is the province, if you're not familiar with Canadian, like in the US, in the United States, states is so province is the equivalent of states, is basically what I'm trying to say. For a few things that they didn't have at Costco that anyways, just lettuce, some organic celery, because I love chopped celery in my tuna salad. So that's what I'm actually gonna make for lunch. Organic lemons. Essentially is my morning so far. I got the gym done, got the grocery shop done, and then I have to run back to my children's school because my oldest son forgot his saxophone this morning, and today is actually his band class this afternoon. So I'm gonna have to run back to the children's school and anyways, drop off his saxophone for him. While we're at it, I might as well show you, for YouTube friends, how beautiful his saxophone is. And this saxophone honestly is so special. Saxophone is so incredibly special because my mom, grandma, had gotten him the saxophone just before her passing. And well, I'll have to share in a couple of videos how he played the saxophone for mom before she passed. I don't want to get emotional. Anyways, it's well, honestly, the last few days has been so incredibly hard and difficult. And I'm waking up in the middle of the night and, you know, thinking of my mom. It's not dreams. Like, I actually just wake up in the middle of the night having visions of my mom and like memories, you know, of her. Sorry, my hand. Just having memories of her, you know, and it's been really hard the last few days But I guess thank goodness that I have 4 kids that keep me extremely busy. It is honestly a full-time job. Like, it's crazy. Like, you wonder, you know, even though your kids are in school, and you wonder, like, you think you have all this time, but you know, you're doing this and you're doing that, and the next thing you know, the day is gone and it just goes by just like that, you know. So anyways, I will pause this for a second. See, just like that, your morning is gone, and now it is afternoon. Unpacking all the groceries and dividing it up. That's the day, half the day gone. So making some tuna salad. I got some Safe Catch here, you can see it. I don't have tuna salad honestly often, but sometimes I like all of a sudden will crave a tuna sandwich. So anyways, got Safe Catch wild albacore tuna. I just get this from Superstore. And got my celery here. Gotta get some onions, because celery and onions in a tuna salad is so delicious. And honestly, making this tuna salad today makes me miss my mom as well. She used to make me tuna salads when I was a kid and I go to school. Tuna salad sandwiches. My boys, however, will not touch a tuna salad sandwich, or any fish for that matter. I'm like, well, you're missing out. It's so weird because I eat almost everything. I'm like the easiest eater, but my kids are not. They don't like fish, but I guess that's like a lot of kids these days. They don't like fish. Anyways, I do apologize because I know I have a tendency to talk so fast. I think it's because my brain is always like running a mile a minute. Did I say that? Mile a second. And, you know, as a mom, you can probably relate, because you're always thinking of the next thing you have to do, or the next task, or what's on your next, you know, to-do list on your, So anyways, I do apologize, and I do have to remind myself, okay, Sarah, just slow down. I remember growing up, my mom would always say too, just slow down, slow down. But I have to say, if anything was my weakness, my impatience, which I've been working on, but I know I fail at it a lot. But that has been my weakness in my life, and you know, just slowing down and, you know, breathe, take it easy. You know, that's why meditation is good for me. And I think that's why God gave me my middle son. So I have 4 kids, so 3 boys, right? So my middle boy, I think honestly God gave me him for a reason, because, and honestly, the truth is, and I'm going to be fully transparent, it used to drive me so crazy, because, you know, especially as a mom, and I'm trying to like hustle and get things done, and, you know, and he would just, you know, always just take his time, just take it easy, like there's no rush, you know, and he's a slow walker, you know. And gosh, and sometimes you're just in a hurry and you're like, come on, child, just pick up your pace already, you know. And then of course, when I get those moments where I'm like, you know what, my son is teaching me, God gave me him so that I can learn patience and learn to slow down like him, you know, because I feel like, you know, that's, all of us have things that can be like a pro and a con in some moments, right? Sometimes we need someone who moves fast and someone who moves slow, and that's why obviously there's all types of different people and all types of different personalities, and if we can find a team, you know, like I try to teach my children to work as a team, like you can take the strength and a weakness of, you know, each one of you, and just kind of work with it to create and build something great, right? So like, as an example, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, so me, you know, in my youth, in my younger years, elementary and junior high, I had a best friend. And, you know, she was definitely way more calm, way more level-headed. And whereas I was a little bit more aggressive and a little like, you know, but there was a time and place for each of our personalities. And I think that the fact that, you know, she helped me, you know, kind of, okay, slow down, you know, look at the bigger picture, look at, you know what I mean? And then there's me. Sometimes we need that little aggressiveness to get something done or get something achieved. So anyways, my point is, you know, nothing is really a negative. It's just how we learn how to control it, right? So obviously aggressiveness can be a negative, you know, if we use it in a negative way. And also being, you know, too passive or, you know, too slow sometimes in making our decisions, as an example, because I feel like a lot of us also are fearful. I feel like I'm all over the place, but you know, it's like people are fearful, so they're slower to make their decisions, but then that slowing of making a decision and inaction, so not taking action, you know, holds us back further and longer than if we were just sometimes to just take bold, aggressive action, if that makes sense. Anyways, cutting an onion. Honestly, cutting an onion is, I hate it, but onions make everything tastier. Like I tell my kids, like when you're cooking, and I'm honestly not the greatest cook at all, but when we're cooking, onion and garlic makes everything tastier. So gotta have onion. So anyways, here I go, cutting onions. I'm gonna burn my eyes. Okay, I paused it just so I can focus on chopping the onion because, you know, onions are so wonderful to cut. But this is the mayo that I like to use, the classic avocado mayonnaise. It's super good. And I like that it's avocado. So, and you can get this at Costco too, I believe. Actually, I haven't seen this at Costco for a while now that I think of it. But actually, I'm on my last little bit, but I do have a smaller container that I bought when I was in Calgary at my mom's house. So anyways, gotta have the mayo. That's what makes it tasty and yummy. Gotta have the mayo. Okay, and while I don't eat bread often, because honestly, getting older and being over 40, carbs just makes you so tired, especially bad carbs. But this bread is actually super tasty. It is organic sprouted grain bread. And this was also my mom's favorite bread as well too, and that was her routine. Actually, every morning she would have 2 slices of bread with sliced banana, sprinkled cinnamon, and 1 or 2 eggs in the morning, over easy. But that was her breakfast every single morning. Anyhow, just a moment of missing my mom so much. So having I'm craving a tuna sandwich, I gotta have the bread. So this is the bread, and again, you can get this at Costco as well. There's a tuna salad. I mean, who doesn't love a lot of pepper? I like food spicy, to be honest. So lots of black pepper. And just gonna mix it up. I might do better with a fork, I guess. I don't know why I chose to use. What is this thing even called? I don't even know what this is called. Does anybody know what it's called? Can you tell me? I can probably just Google it, obviously. I had to switch to a fork because, yeah, that thing didn't work very well, whatever it's called. But I need more mayo. You need more mayo. That's what makes it tasty. Here she is, tuna salad. Now I just gotta toast up my bread. This camera stand, also from my mama. Yeah, she's like, take it and use it. She had her own YouTube too. I did this when Dad passed. That's my dad. He passed just before the Smovid lockdowns. Those who love us don't walk away. They will always walk beside us. Yeah, that's Dad and my middle son. We used to do a lot of family hikes. Yeah. I miss my mom so much. Yeah. Well, here she is. Tuna sandwich. Lunch is served. It's been a long time since I've had a tuna sandwich. It is so delicious. You know, when you don't have something for so long and then you're craving it and then you eat it and you're like, oh, it's the best thing ever. Okay, I finished my sandwich and it got me thinking, well, today was Wellness Wednesday, so why not share maybe a few nuggets about nutrition? Because I did study holistic nutrition. I also took a wellness coaching program, and I know there's you know, almost extremes right now. Either you're a carnivore or you're a vegan or you're, you know, it's just like you have to be one or the other. And I don't think it has to be that way. I do believe that what I learned in wellness, in my wellness coaching program, is that everyone is different, you know? And so, and when it comes to nutrition, I think we have to just really learn to listen to what our body does best on, you know? And yeah, someone might do incredibly well on carnivore and somebody else might do not so well on carnivore, and same thing with vegan. As far as like where I stand with my own personal nutrition, because I believe that it is different for everyone. I don't really cut anything entirely out. I just listen to my body. Like for example, when it's coming to that ladies' time of the month, I do finding myself just naturally craving more protein. So specifically for me, like red meat, and I listen to my body. And sometimes, you know, if I'm craving carbs, you know, I try to give my body the good stuff, not the bad carbs, you know, like, I don't know, white bread, potato chips. However, I'm human and sometimes I do indulge in, you know, the occasional potato chips indulgence. So, but yeah, I think nutrition, I think as long as we can keep it as natural, and when I say natural, not natural on the label when they label something natural. When something is natural, it does not have to be labeled natural, right? So you always think of like the perimeter of your grocery aisle, right? So your fresh meats, your fresh produce, that is real natural food. So I think as long as we stick to natural whole foods, that is good nutrition. And honestly, as long as we're eating real natural whole foods, then we're meeting our nutritional needs, and, you know, our cravings for bad things are actually less, right? And so yeah, that's my take on nutrition. I feel like if you can cut out all I know sugars, trust me, it's a hard one for me too. I have a weakness for bubble tea as an example. And durian cake is super good too. But I think if we just cut out sugar as much as possible, and the processed packaged foods, and that includes fast foods, drive-thrus. I think if we avoid those things and sugary pops, like I don't drink pop at all, or juices for that matter. I used to have a juicer, and then I would drink like homemade pressed juice. That's different. But I think if we just like stick to whole, natural, whole foods and avoid the processed, packaged, labeled, microwave type of foods where you look at the ingredient list and it's like a long list and a lot of the ingredients you can't even pronounce, then that's like your red flag to avoid, right? Just eat as close to nature as possible, how God made food. So that's my little tidbit on nutrition for your Wellness Wednesdays. So maybe I'll start doing more videos, kind of more sharing some of my, I don't know, nutritional tips and like workout stuff that I do. You know, I'm not like super fit, like, you know, your supermodel magazine type of, you know, fit, but, you know, I consider myself, I try to take care of myself the best that I can. You know, I get to the gym at least 4 times a week, if not 5 to 6. And for the most part, I keep it, like I said earlier, is a lot of resistance training right now, just because I don't want to, you know, lose my muscle mass, because I know how incredibly important it is to have muscle mass. They actually say muscle mass is what correlates with longevity. So, and again, you know, it just helps with any future falls and, you know, bone breakage and stuff like that. So that's really, and my cardio, I just honestly just cleaning the home, to be honest, and like running to the grocery store. I carry whatever groceries that I can carry, unless I'm doing a big like Costco shop, you know, and getting out for walks and bikes, you know, with my children. So I have to, you know, whereas when I didn't have kids, I could expend all my energy at the gym and spend 3 hours at the gym every day. But now I have to like have a store of energy so that I can do things with my children, when they're out of school, like going to run with them, bike with them, take them to their extracurriculars. Like my daughter loves her ice skating, so we do that when she doesn't have kindergarten. She's only in kindergarten, and it's only twice a week, with every other Friday is how it works. But so yeah, that's my little wellness nugget for you. And now I'm actually going to get ready to head out again, because like I said earlier, my son forgot his saxophone and he has band class today, so I have to go and drop that off for him. So I'll be back. They're not.
I'm not sure who they were. He was Canadian, Jackie.
Yeah, my younger one. And that's a wrap. A day in the life of a mom of 4, and exhausted. And now you see me in my glasses. And there's my baby girl. Yeah, me in my glasses now, because the reason that I even put on contacts in the morning is so that I can go to the gym. And yeah, because working out at the gym with glasses is a pain. I think if you are blind like me, you can relate. You're so silly. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video today. I hope to see you in the next video. And please do share, if you are a fellow mom, what are some of your daily struggles, or what's your routine? I hope to see you in the next video, and please do like and subscribe. Thank you.